Alright y'all, update on the blue-eyed grass planting. Spoiler, it's doing great. So we got flowers for the first time this season. And pretty soon, all of these plants are going to be covered, every stem covered in purple flowers, providing excellent habitat and forage for our native pollinators, and providing a wonderful display for the landscape. And pretty soon these flowers will go to seed later in the season, and eventually the seed will drop into the soil and more blue-eyed grass will pop up, and eventually they'll also spread through rhizome and they will cover the entire bed. They look pretty similar to this monkey grass over here. And the reason we don't use monkey grass is because it is not native in the state of Georgia and is actually classified as an invasive species. It is not the highest level of invasive species, but nonetheless I have seen it personally invading our forested areas and our woodlands, and it spreads primarily through the berries it can create that birds eat and then deposit, and then when it escapes and becomes wild, it can displace our native plants, and it does not provide food or shelter for our wildlife, and thus decreases biodiversity. So that is why we have used a native alternative to something like monkey grass in the form of blue-eyed grass, which is, in my opinion, a much more beautiful and sustainable option. We have tremendous growth and flowers already, and this is a brand new planting. Brand new. These are the first flowers of their entire lives. And the fact that we have, all this activity this early in the season just goes to show that just because we're using perennials doesn't mean you can't have an amazing show in year one. And this is only going to get better with time. I mean, these plants are going to spread through rhizome, through seed, and fill in this whole bed, and they don't need any pruning, no trimming. They don't need water other than rain and groundwater. They don't need any chemicals at all, no fertilizer, no pesticide. The only thing I would add here is some mycorrhizal fungi, which I have discovered to greatly benefit the plants by regenerating the soil biology in a way that allows the plant roots to absorb more nutrients naturally and at their own pace. So this is what I got going on. I'll keep y'all updated. This is all I do, creating beautiful landscapes using native plants that restore our habitat and biodiversity and empower people to live more holistically with nature, one property at a time.